Good evening and welcome to Branscomb Auditorium on the beautiful campus of Florida Southern College. My name is Luke Hart and I'm the Director of Bands at Lakeland Senior High School, and we are honored to have you with us this evening for our spring concert, which will be featuring our symphonic band and then later on our wind symphony.
A March on Kings Highway. Pierre Laplante, of French-Canadian descent, was born in Milwaukee and grew up in Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin. He attended the University of Wisconsin at Madison, where he received his Bachelor's of Music and Master's of Music degrees. His 20 years of teaching at the elementary, high school, and college levels include classroom, instrumental, and vocal music. Mr. Laplante is a bassoonist and has been a member of the Dubuque Symphony Orchestra, the Madison Theater Guild Orchestra, and the Unitarian Society Orchestra. He currently performs with the Beloit Jamesville Symphony Orchestra. A March on Kings Highway is based on two traditional English folk songs, The Old Man and the Peddler and The Country Farmer's Son. As in the case with most folk songs, the composers are unknown. Both songs appear in print in the late 19th century during the revival of interest in English folk songs that was taking place at that time. The Old Woman and the Peddler and the Country Farmer's Son. Shortly afterwards, both songs appeared in several editions of English folk songs for schools. This was a collection of traditional English folk songs arranged with piano accompaniment intended to acquaint English school children with their musical heritage and upgrade the general quality of music in the schools. Please enjoy Pierre Laplante's March on a King's Highway.
Modest Petrovich Mussorgsky was tutored by his mother on the piano, and before he was 9, he played the important works of Liszt and the famous piano concerto by Field. His original ambition, however, was military, and he eventually joined the Provinensky Regiment. His attitude towards music was that of an amateur until 1857, when he met Dargo Mitsky. Through him, Mussorgsky was brought into contact with the members of the New Russian School and quickly became one of the historic and famous Russian Five. The spectacular work was originally written for orchestra. This piece depicts a witch's Sabbath and is usually associated with Halloween because of its dark imagery and minor tonalities. It was used to great effect in the Walt Disney animated film Fantasia. Please enjoy Mussorgsky's Night on Bald Mountain.
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart was probably the most prolific composer who ever lived. He started as a child prodigy and was exploited by his father, a thorough musician, in concert at the early age of 6. To put down in one paragraph the life and accomplishments of this man would be impossible. His many fine symphonies, operas, sonatas, and compositions in nearly every form are his great monument to this day. This motet of Mozart's became one of his most beloved short works. In grading his skillful arrangement, it would look to be very technically simple. However, it is not simple to perform. Breath support, phrasing control, and balance is essential. This is a remarkable piece of music, well scored for high school bands. Please enjoy Mozart's Ave Verum Corpus.
Good evening. Ploy Har's academic credits include a BS from Valley City State College, North Dakota, and an MA from Northern Colorado University. His successful career of 20 years as a public school music educator and writer of pedagogical materials for young musicians make him in demand to give clinics and workshops at the college and university level. Frequent appearances as clinician and conductor have been enthusiastically welcomed throughout the United States and Canada. Considered to be one of the most prolific writers for young school bandsmen, Ploy Har's credits have appeared in well over 350 music publications. His compositions and scores have aired on network television, and his music is performed internationally in Europe and Japan. Castle Lock and Heath is the first serious and sustained attempt to collect the traditional songs of the English peasantry, was made by the Reverend S. Baring Gould during the latter quarter of the last century in the west of England. The tunes represented here are precisely as originally taken down from the lips of the singers without alteration. This arrangement for a band presents these historic modal melodies in an attractive contemporary setting. Please enjoy Ploy Har's Castle Lock and Heath.
What an incredible year it has been. The Dreadnought Marching Band received superior ratings at Marching MPA. Our jazz band is now performing a full-length concert of their own, which is on Monday night at Harrison Theater. And both bands will be performing incredible literature for you this evening. It goes without saying that this band of our incredible students, parents, and volunteers are truly nulli secundus, second to none. As we transition to the Wind Symphony performance, allow me to share a few words of thanks and pride to our students, parents, and staff. This year's concert season has presented several challenges, and amid these difficulties, our students have shown determination, resilience, and a passion for victory. These characteristics are what pushes our program forward, both in musical ability and, most importantly, in quality of character. Perseverance and creativity are the currency of tomorrow, and I can proudly say that our students are displaying those daily. During my years of teaching and participating in district and statewide music performance assessments, the ratings a band receives don't always reflect the amount of time, work, and improvement and success that was achieved. However, I am extremely proud and thankful this year. Our excellent and superior ratings are a direct reflection of this band's incredible efforts. Our band community is truly second to none. I'd also like to thank our booster executive and general boards for their countless hours of work to make evenings like tonight possible. It's through the support of both our boosters and our generous parents that our band program continues to thrive. I'd also like to share some words of gratitude of our school's administrative team. This year, Lakeland Senior High School received a completely new set of administrators, and I can proudly and accurately say that the band program has never been more supported in my 15 years of teaching. I know Mr. Duget is in the audience this evening, and I won't ask him to stand up because that's not the kind of person he is, but I will publicly thank him for his support and service to our program.
Gustav Holst is one of England's most prominent composers, a professional trombonist, and a teacher of composition and organ. His music includes operas, ballets, symphonies, and chamber music. His most popular work was an orchestral suite, the planets in which the plants are depicted as astrological symbols. In addition to astrology, Holst was also deeply interested in folk music. The second suite in F for military band was composed in 1911 and used in its English folk songs and folk dance tunes throughout, being written at a time when Holst needed to rest from the strain of original compositions. The suite has 4 movements, each with its own distinctive character. We will be performing the first movement this evening, the opening march movement. This march uses 3 tunes set in pattern ABC-AB. Tune A is a lively Morris dance that begins with an opening 5-note sequence, which is heard twice as an introduction, and then the tune itself begins. It's a type of dance that was very popular in the Renaissance and was commonly danced in England as part of the May Games. Tune B is a folk song called Swansea Town and is broad and lyrical, played first by the baritone. This statement is followed by entire band playing the tune in block harmonies. The C section has a typical English sound. The tune Claudie Blanks is distinctly different from the other two, having a lilting, swinging feeling derived from its compound duplet meter. Please enjoy Gustav Holst's March from his second suite in F.
Born in Tokyo in 1936, Hoshina graduated from the Tokyo National University of Fine Arts and Music as a composition major. His graduating thesis won the Mainichi Music Competition Contest. Aside from the Fuman, written in 1987, 2 other works of his have also been commissioned for the All Japan Band Contest. In addition, his opera regarding the Hiroshima atomic bomb experience has received world acclaim. Active as a conductor, clinician, and author, Mr. Hoshina is currently a professor at the Hyogo University of Education. Fuman was commissioned by the All Japan Band Association as a required piece for its 1987 concert competition. The title has no special meaning. The conductor's impression of the work is much more important than any cultural inference. Please enjoy Hiroshi Hoshina's Fuman.
Irish Trilogy, The Reel, the Air, and the Jig by Larry Dane is a dynamic band arrangement that celebrates traditional Irish music through 3 contrasting movements. The Reel. This lively, fast-paced section captures the energy of an Irish reel. The 6/8 time signature and syncopated rhythms create a bouncy, dance-like quality, with melodies passed between sections to enhance the lively atmosphere. The Air. A slower, more lyrical movement. The air contrasts the reel with its reflective, expressive melodies. The woodwinds and lower brass create a rich, smooth texture, highlighting the beauty and emotion of Irish song. The Jig. The final movement is an upbeat, fast-paced jig. With the 6/8 time signature, it features rhythmic accents and a driving, danceable quality. The brass and percussion sections provide the energetic foundation, while the winds play the buoyant melodies. Overall, the piece offers a rich exploration of Irish music, from the lively reel to the introspective air, ending with the celebratory jig. Dean's orchestration showcases the band's full range, providing both technical and expressive opportunities.
And that one is a chop buster at the end of that. Great job, guys. I couldn't be more proud of our incredible students this evening. And as a reminder, they're going to drop down the screen, and there's some opportunities for y'all to volunteer. Yes, this late in the game, we have our spring jamboree football game. We do concessions for, so if you're still looking for an opportunity to help support these incredible students, that is open and for you guys. We're also looking for some parent volunteers, and you'll see some of those slides coming up. So I would encourage you, if you are looking for something fun to do with a bunch of great kids next year in the fall and spring, you should take note of that, and we would love to have you. And as a final reminder, we will have our jazz band concert. If you want to hear some more awesome, great music being made by some incredible students, that's going to be on Monday night at 7 o'clock, but that's going to be over at the Harrison School of the Arts Theater. And that's going to be on Monday night. Again, thank you all for coming this evening. One more round of applause for our incredible students. Thank you.